we have a, okay, thank you, we're gonna get a mic coming down, thanks. Appreciate that, Jason.
Yes.
Volker.
You have no idea how proud we are to listen to youth speaking about their communities. Can you sort of tell us what was really impressed me was how proud you are of your community, wanting to be in your community, be part of it. So what is the one thing that makes you want to stay in Marathon or Red Lake?
Hello? There we go.
Okay.
Hello? One thing that I like about Marathon and how I hope to stay in Marathon is how I know everybody in it. I love this sense of community, and like I love going down the street or like driving by and someone going, "Oh, hi, Steph," and I'm like, "Hi." I love knowing everyone in the town. It gives me connections that I never thought I would ever have, and I'm afraid to lose those connections once I go off to school. That's the main thing I love about Marathon.
I like that you can go anywhere and it's safe. For like Thunder Bay, I don't think I would let my kid go out on the street. In Marathon, you can walk anywhere. It's close to everything. You can go grocery shopping, and it won't take you 4 hours to go grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Okay.
I absolutely love Red Lake. It's a beautiful place, the natural beauty, and also the things that they were saying there, the relationships and the people that I know, and how strong like everyone is there for each other and everyone cares about everyone.
Awesome, we have another one in the back.
Hey, congrats for investing in your community. It's really energizing for us to watch you do that. My question is, when you were about to start, when you applied for this and you talked to your family and friends about it, you had this thought about what it would look and feel like. How did it actually look and feel compared to what you thought it was going to be like, being a student participant in council?
Yep.
I definitely had no idea what it was going to look like. I thought that I knew what it was going to be like, but it definitely there was a lot more going on in council than I would have expected, and there was a lot more to the procedures of the meetings that I wouldn't have expected. It was really cool to learn about like all of the different things that like go into council meetings even, and just like the decision making and like the meetings and like all of that. I would never have known any of that.
So I just want to comment on what you just said, Kelly. Cool, look at that. Cool to be on council. Thank you, awesome.
Well, I think mine's a little different. We've had this program for a while, so I have friends on it before, so I kind of knew our council meetings are not really that formal, so they're
Come on, look at it.
and I thought they were gonna be so much longer meetings. Well, some of them are shorter. I thought I was gonna be sitting there for like an hour listening to these people talk and then not do anything. But actually, we speak quite often in meetings, so I never thought I would actually be doing that. So, but yeah.
The thing I was expecting from the meetings, well not the meetings, but being on town council, was like helping host events almost, and we kind of are. I just didn't expect to be in it so politically, which is why I'm here today. Like I said, don't like politics. But Brooklyn's right. These meetings are so informal. Like, you called us from Mexico.
We have another question here.
Good morning, Daryl Straczynski from the town of Marathon. Obviously, they got Rick on the spot up there. It's not that informal. In terms of sharing what you've learned, we've always been very fortunate in Marathon that we've had a lot of interest in the student councilor positions. But as Mayor Rick indicated, in other communities it's sometimes challenging. What and how are you going to share from your experience with your other classmates so that we can see other communities and other students want to come forward and do the things that you're doing?
Like, I would like to promote it by going to events like these. I think it's really important for students to go to like these big events, and it's one, taking me out of my comfort zone because I don't really talk to public that much, but it makes me feel like I'm so much bigger than what I am, and I feel like that's important in order to grow, to feel like you're actually making a change.
Awesome.
It's go on your resume. So, that's a good one. And also, I'm not a very good public speaker before this, but I want to go and do more things that I will need to be a good public speaker for this. So that's what my thing was, really, that I want to be a good public speaker, and this would help me learn more of like how to be formal, semi-formal. But yeah, I think every community here should have a student councilor position.
Awesome. Yeah.
I completely agree. I think every community should do it. It's, like I said earlier, it's cool. Even many high schoolers maybe may not think that, but there is definitely a large portion of them that would think of this as a really cool experience. Getting to come to NOMA was absolutely amazing. I got to meet so many strong, powerful people. Sorry, that sounds. It was really amazing, and I think that every community should give their youth the chance to experience that and get to learn and meet these new people and have these new experiences.
Awesome. You got another one here?
Thank you.
Oh, we got a mic. We got a mic.
Thank you, young ladies, listening to your enthusiasm, I can guarantee you, Sarita, you have a great future ahead of you. My question to you is how do you see your town in the next 5 years? What would you like them to do to have the young members of the community engage in the community and feel like there's, like one said, there's nothing much to do for the town to move forward with, to keep the pride of the young people in your town and keep them in the town?
I think that the biggest thing that our town could do is communication. Something that I was hoping to is like, this might sound a little annoying, but a better Instagram page would be awesome to get. It sounds a bit.
Well, there's old people in the room, come on.
See, that's a part of it. It helps reach out from the people who are in municipality to the youth, because a lot of youth don't use, let's say, Facebook, which is a lot of what municipalities use to reach out to their. I'm not trying to call you. A lot of what they use to reach out to their constituents. I think it's really important to have that. That line of communication between the people who are running the town and the people who are living in it, especially the younger generation, as it's harder to get us to have that conversation.
Awesome.
Well, hopefully in the next 5 years we'll have a new active living center.
Good one, Brooklyn.
So that will hopefully bring lots of new, especially since we're a big mining industry, so lots of families are coming in to work from the mine. So we need a pool for people to go swimming. Actually, I've had people, the closest pool is Thunder Bay. And I've had people bring their kids to Thunder Bay to take them swimming because there's nothing to do with kids in the winter. So yeah, that's what I have to say.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say. In 5 years, yeah, the new active living center. I'm not too sure what they're gonna do with the old one though. Dude, right? But I'm hoping that, I kind of expect our town to grow in like population in the next 5 years. That is if the mine is built in the next 5 years as well. But I 100% see our community growing like crazy, which might lead to the like construction of new things, not just the active living center, but maybe like another store or
Donald's.
yeah,
Put a couple
McDonald's.
restaurants, yeah.
Restaurants, yeah, something like that. But I just see our community growing a lot.
Awesome, we have a couple more minutes, another question? Yeah.
Thank you so much, and I just want to thank the three of you for your contributions to your respective communities. It really means a lot, more than you'll ever know. Coming from Mattacopi, we currently do not have student representation on our municipal council, but it is something that we may look at in the future. When you look back on your terms, what do you wish you would have known coming into this that you didn't, that you have learned along the way?
No, go ahead, Steph. Sorry.
The main thing is, like, this week, when we came up to NOMA, we did miss a good chunk of school. That's probably one of the main things that I'd be worried about. All of our town meetings are always after school, around like 4 o'clock anyways. So unless you have like sports around that time, it's not like, it doesn't really interfere with anything in my opinion, especially if they're short like ours. But what I would say is definitely watch where it interferes with the schooling and ours, because we didn't get excused absences. We should like look into that as well and make sure that it'll kind of count as a school trip almost. I'm not quite sure how to explain it. I just think it interferes with school a lot.
You're not stumped, are you?
What was the question?
So what do you think the experience from this beforehand, before you came in, what do you think you learned from before you were thinking about it and you got into council? Before you thought, what was council gonna be like, and when you got in, what was the change in your thoughts of how it reflects on you?
What do you wish you knew?
Yeah.
What I wish I did. I think, well, I love it because I can still go to work. I have to work. I work 5 days a week, and I like that I can go to work after, which I never thought I was gonna be able to do, because I thought I'd have to take another day off work every 2 weeks, miss that, and then, but I get to work still and be able to get money because I like shopping. So, and then again with the absence thing, with especially since the new starting next year, 15% of your grade will be depending on your attendance. And I don't think that this counts within that 15%. So I think that would also be challenging for next year's group, because I think we'll have to work something with that, because this is a great experience for people, and I think that it's needed for people to grow, and for not having, for just taking that, like that's taking something away from someone that they should be able to get to experience.
Thanks, Bill.
I definitely think something that I wish I would have known was just having like the confidence and just acting on it, because it took me a while to get into my position and realize like I should be reaching out to youth. Like I shouldn't just be talking to the spaces that I'm in, like at the arena, at the high school, and talking through it. Reaching out to the elementary schools was something very important, and I think that I should have just been able to just act on that and do that from the get-go. So something for new student councilors coming in, it'd definitely be good to like let them know it's okay to go and reach out to your community. It's really important, and if you mess up, it's all right. They'll understand. Just go and try your best.
Well, wow, thank you very much, ladies. That was really good. And I just want to make a note with Brooklyn Savings Club really quick and informal. Our meetings are very formal, as Mr. Scriptions identified. What we were able to do with the youth engagement in our council is tell them that to relax, you're part of our council. So I think that might have relieved some of your stress when you came to the council by being informal but formal, meaning it's not a big scary beast. Like, and so that's, I think, what you probably meant, right?
Yeah. Well, that was really saying that. Yeah.
We're really pleased and excited by the fact that we have, our student council, they do bring a lot to our table, so we're really excited about that. And I really want to take the opportunity to thank all three of you amazing, youth councilors, because you really do bring a lot back to your community. So big round of applause. Thank you very much.